Hey guys, it's PokeDude here with Misaki, and welcome back to Melty Blood. So last time we got two of the endings and got halfway to the third one. We have to skip through part of a cutscene here. Uh, so I think it was after the scene transition. Oh, the skip button doesn't work on a scene that we haven't finished yet. Damn. So yeah, I gotta master this. I think we got to the alleyway or something.
Exactly when we got there.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. We arrive at the back alley. Everything is silent. The air is saturated with oppressive heat and a sense of foreboding. Appear here? What shape will Tatari take?
Terran yet. Perhaps a true ancestor or something close to her. The rumor which causes the most uneasiness is Tatari's goal. The strongest form in this town is a true ancestor, so Tatari may have taken that form, or may take that form. That was the originally planned curse. Taking the shape of human rumors, that means it cannot manipulate them. Even if Tatari desires to become Arcoade, if the people in town fear something else, it cannot become a true ancestor. Exactly. Tatari becomes not the strongest existence, but the most ominous. With that in mind, it may become a dead apostle that murdered much in the past.
I see. That helps. I wouldn't want to fight even a fake Arcoade, even though I already did on another timeline. That wouldn't feel right, and it would be hard to win. A dead apostle from the past? A truly unfortunate image. Certainly Shiki Roa was a vampire, but I can't equate him with a killer. He did both good and bad. So a killer that was a true butcher would be...
It is coming. It would have been the strongest tomorrow. Perhaps the calculations are off. The two of you, please be careful.
Wait, why is he?
Shiki, you thought of that here?
What? It's my fault?
Did I not say Tatari receives the influences of others rather than possessing them? An impossible monster. Merging is the result of people's anxiety. For you, the reappearance of neural chaos is the worst curse possible. That is why Tatari could not even wait until a full moon to appear. I have no way of capturing chaos. At this rate, it will be like 3 years ago. This is no time to be bickering. I don't know what it is, but if it is an enemy, we must defeat it. If you two don't feel like fighting, then stand back. Oh yeah, she never did see Nero, did she?
Yeah.
You are right. As you say, we should not be distracted. Whatever Tatari becomes, we will capture it here.
Sion faces the vampire with her thread in hand. After the black chaos forms, it takes the shape of that butcher from last year.
Tatari, I will show you what it means to escape your fate for so long.
Let's go with Akiya.
Yeah, she's the one who's most willing. She never met him. She knows nothing.
怖いもの知らずなのね。
起きよ。食事の時間だ。
ラウンド1。
Funny how he's basically a final boss for this route, while for the first one he was just a random encounter, kind of.
We do actually have one more fight after this, according to the show there.
Okay, almost final boss.
Yeah.
かわしきれるかしら。目障りです。
聞かぬわよ。聞かぬ。
So, did you happen to see any of that Sonic race I had the other day? I saw you'd like to tweet on it.
Well, I didn't get to look at the VOD yet. How'd it go?
It was fun. I mean, I spoke butt face.
Nice.
Funny thing is, like, he actually did like 2 practice runs beforehand, whereas I haven't touched the game in nearly a year. But thing is, like, I played it so much as a kid that I had the whole thing memorized.
Even better, you don't need the training arc.
I did practice like just a couple of like minor speedrunning techniques the day before, but I wasn't able to pull most of them off during the run.
行け。
さて、かわしきれるかしら。さて、かわしきれるかしら。少しは取りたい。
Funny thing is, I actually even had time to screw around. Like, I went for an optional power-up that doesn't help you win faster at all. It's got it because it was cool.
甘いわね。さて、かわ
Makes
し
sense.
きれるかしら。
Gotta assert your dominance.
100倍にしてお返しします。いい気にならないで。目障りです。
行け。
まだです。
思い上がるな。
やりなさい。
行け。
いい気にならないで。
少子。
目障りです。
聞かぬ。行け。
目障りです。
少子。
いい気にならないで。
Oh, oh. Luke.
思い上がるな。再開だ。
論外ね。
The fight is over. The dead Apostle Tatari, in the guise of Nero from last year, crumbles away. It really was incomplete. If it was truly Nero, it would not have been that easy.
Over, and the battle is decided, vampire.
Akio walks closer, probably to finish it off. The Black Vampire. Key. 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 What the? Oh, did you see that? Like it
Yeah,
flashed.
the blonde dude.
Yeah, just for a second. It starts to laugh as if broken.
Don't tell me.
Ha, what a farce. Even after these favorable conditions, for my body to be defeated. But that is only temporary. Nothing can stop Tatari. Even if I am destroyed completely here, Tatari will recur. Circumstantially reliant eternity. That is what I am.
He knew it. Just destroying you would not end your phenomenon, Wallachia.
Indeed. Too bad, girl. You cannot heal yourself. You should just wait until my unpredictable return on the edge of night, dragging your dirty, filthy limbs behind you.
Then, there is one thing left to do.
Most assuredly, but can you do it, Eltnam? Sion approaches Nero slowly. Stop it, Sion. Let Akia finish it. You won't know what'll happen if you get close.
Nisan is right. It is best to destroy something like this from afar. I appreciate your thoughts, but I...
Sion speaks, but at the same time, that thing rises up. Get down, Akiha. Sudden flash. It has to be the fading Nero's last resistance. Sion, you too. Look for Sion, but I can't see her. But still, in the sea of whiteness, Nero's body is breaking apart. And towards it, someone's figure moving with a speed I've never seen before. It runs towards Nero, and without any hesitation, bites the black vampire. The light fades. Eyes closed, Akiya is crouched in a ready posture. Sion is right where she was, as if shielding Akiya.
It seems it is over. That was probably its death throes earlier. Yes, it must have been the release of stored data. After the diffusion of data, Tatari no longer has a form, at least in this town. This town? Then it hasn't learned its lesson and will come back again? Because Tatari is a phenomenon, there is no way to completely vanquish it. It exists as long as there is human anxiety. That is the nature of Tatari's system, to take the form of human anxiety. So completely stopping Tatari requires the destruction of the human race. I see. But it will not appear in this town again? Then this incident is over. If it occurs in another form or another town, it will have to be settled there. Yes, the vampire you and Shiki need to worry yourselves over is gone. The town will return to normal. Fall summer is over. Hearing that is a relief. Then shall we return to the mansion? Both you and Nissan must be tired, right? Let us rest for the rest of the night.
Yeah, we'll just forget about that other town. That's their problem.
Yep. No. After the destruction of Tatari, the agent will not leave me alone. So I must leave this country as soon as possible. Oh yes, that person is still around, now that you mention it. But do not worry. If you are a guest of the Tono family, she cannot do anything. I thank you for that. But I came here to pursue Tatari. Once gone, I must prepare for the next time. I see. If you say so, I will not stop you. Yes, it was only for a little while, but you have done a lot for me. That couldn't be helped. If you need anything, please feel free to contact us. I have no reason to dislike you. I am grateful, but it is also hard for me to part ways here. I feel the same way. To be honest, I wanted you at least to stay until I became good at using that. But that is just my selfishness. There is no need to worry. I have shown you the basics, so all that is left is practice.
Sion hands Akiya something. Wow, she's giving her the Etherealite.
Well, take care, Sion.
As if embracing the Etherealite given to her, Akiya shakes Sion's hand. Is she not good with shaking hands? Sion stiffens momentarily before returning the handshake with some difficulty. After the handshake, Sion looks over at me. She looks away and...
Then, this is it. The two of you be nice to each other.
With a quick bow, she disappears from the back alley. I watch her leave silently.
Quiet until the end, Nissan?
Oh, I was just thinking.
But what was that about? She seemed to want to shake hands with you too. Nissan, were you not a little cold?
Oh, maybe I was a little cold.
I'm surprised. It seems I have misjudged you.
Akiya protests my absent-minded response, but that's not what it is, really. Actually, assailed by my thoughts, my body feels very numb right now. Hologram summer. Dark. Even though the sun has risen, it is dark. The darkness permeates. This hallucination that my skin is painted black. The sensation like my veins are sharp as thorns. The nausea fades. This painful heat. I just tried to throw it. I never felt this bad before. I've recovered. Oh, I think this might be Sion, actually. It's either Sion or Tatari, but this body will never degrade. Yeah, this is Sion, I think.
Body which until yesterday was on the brink of death has now become coveted and will receive long, long life. Nothing can threaten me. My body has healed. That which tried to control me is gone. Things have resolved themselves according to my worst case predictions. So there is nothing more to be troubled about. There is no need to be troubled. No, I have no right to be. I have already taken into account being stained black and predicted a better future. And aimlessly, I think of wanting to go outside. This is not a better future. Black as I am, I cannot go outside. At the very least, I cannot bathe in sunlight. Before, it made me weak, but I at least could stand it. Now, sunlight is instant death. I have to wait until night. Wait until night and go into town. Then it'll be over. What happened in this town, what I gained, everything. I came here to deal with Tatari. After becoming like this, there is no point in searching for a cure for vampirism. So I have to get up and leave quickly. After the sun sinks and night begins, I must immediately go to a place where nobody is. But that is strange. Leaving town like this, it makes me feel like I'm running away from someone.
And she came here. Good evening. Before you left town, I thought you would come here. She looks at me with red eyes. She seems to be something entirely different than before. I see. I thought you were just imagining things. I thought I was just imagining things. My headache acts up again. The feeling of something not quite right when I first met her is now magnified many times over. Sion's shadow seems like a curse that is haunting her. That was you right before Tatari disappeared. So you...
Yes, I bit Tatari.
How would you do that?
That is a meaningless question. You know why. That is why you were waiting for me here.
Sorry, I'm a little slow. If I did know, I would have stopped you then.
That is true. But did you think I would really tell you?
Yeah, you always tell me things whenever I ask about them.
You see, then it cannot be helped. To say it simply, I was bitten by Tatari 3 years ago. Since then, my body has been slowly turning vampiric, and I arrived at this town. That is why I was researching a cure for vampirism. But my research has reached its end. Tatari is a vampire that can appear for only one night. After appearing once, it will be a number of years before it appears again. And just for one night. Thanks to that, I remained human for that long. But the change was continual and constant. Nearly half a vampire already, I could not resist Tatari's orders. The next time Tatari appeared, I would become a vampire completely. Unable to research a cure any longer, unable to defeat Tatari, I had no choice but to take in Tatari and become Tatari myself. If I became Tatari, I would not be controlled by Tatari.
So you became Tatari yourself?
Well, this is the worst outcome possible. It falls within my calculations. I have no regrets.
There's no emotion in her voice. As if to imitate her, I nod and respond with, I see, in an equally emotionless voice. But it's not too late, right? That black haze has not subsumed you. It's just around you.
Yes, Tatari's night was not last night, but this one. When this night begins, I will become Tatari.
Are you okay with that, Sion?
Yes, when the next Tatari occurs, I will have my answer. 20 years from now in Australia, or perhaps 30 years from now in Transylvania. In whichever case, I would not have been likely to survive. As an alchemist, it is natural to choose a certain solution.
It's been nearly 20 years, by the way.
Oof. Will you kill me, Shiki?
No, but I will kill that black thing.
That means you will kill me. The part of me that is not Tatari is afflicted and dying.
I see. A hard choice either way. In that case...
Please do not say this is for my sake. You have no right to interfere.
I do. You're my friend, so I don't want to see you mistaken like this.
I was mistaken to leave town like this. If I am Tatari's successor, then I must first prove it. Tatari has no need for human emotion. I do not have any emotions. There can't be any left. I am still just a young girl. And just these past few years, or past few days, I received something I never had before. And that made me human.
I knew it. You don't seem to realize it, so I'll say it out loud. You might think you are ruthless and cruel, but you really are a good person. You can't lie. You're terrible at lying, Sion. You can't even fool yourself.
Yes, you are definitely correct, Shiki.
The black haze wavers. Power courses throughout her. Quietly, I take out my knife.
To make a falsehood into reality, I will kill you. Farewell, Shiki. If I kill my first friend, I will certainly become more like a dead apostle.
Sion's body disappears. With a calmness that surprises even me, I direct my gaze towards Sion as she approaches. Ooh, a different version of her.
やるって言うなら相手になる。
ラウンド1ファイト。
Oh. Oh, what the heck? What was that? Did you see that?
She summoned Akira.
Yeah.
Shiki, you may be the first friend, but Aki is the best friend.
It's like, was that supposed to be the Israelite? Because she gave that to Akia already, so...
Then again, Tatari is also into Akira since he wanted to perform before.
Oh yeah, that's true.
まったく困ったもんだ。
ラウンド2
Wonder if she could summon any other characters. Aw, missed.
まだいける。ちゃんと反省すること。
I killed it. How's that for a solid hit? I roll to face the collapsing Sion. In the culmination of our fight, I deliver my strongest blow and to the line running through the black haze around her, and Sion doesn't fall to the ground. On her knees, she arches herself back as if resisting the urge to vomit, and she springs back explosively.
Expected. I never thought that you could kill this.
There's no black haze rolling around her. It seems I really killed the Tatari she was speaking of. That sense of revulsion from her had not changed. Just looking at her, no, just looking at her eyes makes my headache start to pound.
But nothing will change. Once I bit Tatari, I became a vampire. All you did was kill this time's Tatari.
Damn, then you mean you...
Me being a vampire will not change. I can resist the vampiric impulse because Tatari is gone. But it is no different from before. If it did change, it only means I will not attack people senselessly.
Oh, then doesn't that make it the same as before? You didn't act like a vampire before this, right? So you don't have to. You can just continue to search for a cure for vampirism and...
That is true. I am alive because my goal is to heal those who became vampires. That has not changed even once. The only difference is that the agents of the church will pursue me in addition to the hunters sent by the Magi Association.
Still Senpai and other people too?
Yes, that is why until I can complete my research, it is unlikely they will leave me alone.
Then you came to stay with us. Wait, then you can come to stay with us. Akia even said that as long as you are with us, they will not move against you.
That is a contradiction, Shiki. If I live as a vampire, I can only become Tatari. Yet, if you tell me not to become Tatari, I must find a cure for vampirism. That is correct. However, I cannot complete my research in the Tonal Mansion. If I simply want to conceal myself as a vampire, living in the Tonal Mansion would be ideal. But I cannot remain in this country if I wish to continue my research to find a way to turn people back. A cure requires a sample from my parent vampire, Tatari. And there is simply not enough samples of vampires in this country. I will ask you one last time. What should I do, Shiki?
I can't speak. That is something I could ponder forever if I wanted to, but the answer wouldn't change. That's right, being a vampire really doesn't suit you.
Yes, that is a wonderful answer. This time, it truly is farewell, Shiki. I will not apologize for earlier, because you are the one who stole my comfortable weakness. But I will thank you. It really is strange. I have no regrets, but still, I do feel some disappointment. When I first met you, maybe it would have been better if I lost.
With that, she disappears. I can say nothing to stop her. I can do nothing to stop her. She has no regrets. Once more, she shows how bad she is at lying. You're going to search for vampires in that condition? There's no point in saying that, though. All around me is darkness, this hot, silent town. Without a single answer to be found, I continue watching her long after she disappears from view. Oh, that one was a sad ending.
Though she could have done so much so much research there. She could research on herself. She could, or Shiki could probably convince Arcade. Maybe.
Well, at least Akira gets a good ending. She's got the Ether Light now, so she can control Shiki.
She gets the best ending.
They kind of just like glossed over that fact.
Wish you could have seen what happened for like the last time when they first brought Sion home. I wonder how the others reacted. They'd probably be like, "Oh no, Shiki brought another girl home. Oh wait, it's Akira."
Okay, so that is 3 of 8 endings. I think at this point it's easier to just go down the list rather than trying to pick and choose ones. So next would be to lose the fight against CL on the second round, but win everything else. Apparently this one has some extra battles in it.
Oh, interesting.
End. Okay. Alright, skip ahead. Well, the fact that you can't skip repeat scenes is good, because at some point I'm going to forget which ones we've seen and which ones we haven't. So if the skip doesn't work, we know we haven't seen it yet.
It's nice about this game.
Yeah. Okay, so gotta win this fight first.
本気なんだな。
優しい問題ですね。
ラウンド1、ファイト。
無駄です。
So the nice thing about the interesting thing about that Sonic race is that if you're watching my perspective, you can tell why I love the game so much, and if you watch Buttface's perspective, you can tell why he hates it. The game is very divisive. You know, I acknowledge the game has some flaws, but once you can work around them, it's a lot of fun.
Sounds
Wait,
like
what happened? How did that work?
Mario Kart.
ちゃんと反省すること。
ラウンド2、ファイト。寝てろ。
まだいける。
計算通り。寝てろ。
くそ。この。
無駄抵抗を。地ほどに。あなたでは突破できない。
There we go.
無駄です。
くそ。ちゃんと反省すること。
See? Alright, so next is CL, who I have to lose against.
高速思考始めます展開
ラウンドはファイト
セイク無駄な抵抗をゼロフロア
He's being pretty aggressive this time. Usually, they kind of just stand around for a bit before attacking. Oh, there he goes.
手間をかけさせるんですから
I like how Sion, or CL and Shiki both put their glasses on when they win.
逃がしませんこの程度ですセイク逃がしません戦闘再開しますやっやっ無駄な抵抗をこの程度です逃がしません戦闘再開します逃がしません戦闘再開しますセイクはっこんなところですか
You certainly gave me a good fight, but this is the end of the line. Sion Eltnam, you are under arrest by the order of the church. Any further resistance will be dangerous to your health.
No, please wait, Senpai. Sion is just trying to find a cure for vampirism. I don't know everything about everything that's going on, but it would be wrong to take her away forcefully.
You're the one who's wrong. The charge against Sion Eltnam is no small matter. Sion, you don't want to get innocent civilians mixed up in this. Return to Atlas quietly. I cannot do that. Disappearing quietly is your style, Agent. Foolishness. You mean to continue your useless resistance? Yes, if you come near me again, I can't guarantee Shiki's safety. Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. Ciel, if you do not leave at once, I will burn up Shiki's brain. The artificial nervous system implanted in Shiki, my Etherlight, is connected to me through my bracelet. I can destroy his brain at any time if you do not agree to leave me now, to leave me alone. Etherlight, I've heard that before. I thought it sounded familiar, but the name Eltnam is related to that man, typical of Atlas. I'll accept this temporarily. You should not speak of knowledge gained from Roa. I am different from that man you speak of. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. This Etherlight is connected to Shiki's brain. Before you could stop me, his brain would be fried.
Sion, you...
I see. So you enlisted him for the purposes of using him as a hostage all along. Of course, he's my bargaining chip with the forces in this town. If you are willing to go that far, then it cannot be helped. Sorry, Tono-kun. Please try and make the best of a bad situation.
Downsides of being a harem protagonist. Senpai?
You agreed to cooperate with Sion Eltnam, so you brought this on yourself. Well, it is probably good policy to stay in the good graces of the one who could fry your brain, Tono-kun.
Wow, Senpai, you really said it now.
It would be easy if it was this simple, though. Unfortunately, I cannot believe all that, Sion Eltnam. Certainly, you would turn him into a vegetable if I tried anything. No matter what I did, I could not stop you. However, it would not be anything that could not be healed. After I brought you down, I could simply heal him. But your control over him is different. I cannot win as long as Tono-kun is restrained. In the worst case, I could not even escape. It is not impossible for us to start over here. Certainly, I received an order to arrest Sion Eltnam. But it is just one of my many orders. My priority mission is to deal with the dead apostle that is hiding somewhere in this town. I can deal with your case after that mission is over.
The dead apostle hiding in this town? Sion, are you looking for the rumored vampire after all?
The church has decided to investigate, and the job of eliminating it has fallen to me. That mission takes precedence over her arrest. However, do not think there will be a second time. I will not let you off the next time. Okay? By then, please cut your ties with her. Really, Tono-kun? Even though you already have so many loose ends, you voluntarily stick your neck out for even more.
Senpai seems to have let us go.
A wise move. If she tried to force the issue, the cost in terms of time and effort would be greatly damaging to efficiency. What is it, Shiki? You seem like you wish to say something.
Sion, was what you said really true? You're connected to my head?
It is not exactly like that. The etherlight, the artificial nervous system, is simply linked with your nervous system. It will not cause any problems with your brain.
That's not what I meant. Why'd you do that?
I did it so I could locate you when I needed you, and to get information from you.
And what about your threat? Could you really burn out my brain?
Yes, it would take some work, but the chances of success are very high.
That pisses me off. This isn't exactly what you'd call a cooperative relationship.
You are right. I understand how you feel, but that is why I decided not to tell you.
You deliberately hid this?
Yes, I thought you might refuse to cooperate if you knew, and I didn't want to lose a valuable partner. I decided it was best to conceal it.
I see. You just certainly know everything about what I would do.
Of course, but it is a last resort. If I did use it, there would be no going back. I understand if you want to part ways here. You are free to return if you wish. Shiki, if you have something to say, just say it.
Sion, you knew I would be angry, but that's because you knew it was something wrong.
Not at all. It was the best course of action, so I do not think it is wrong.
Stare. Stare. It's not that she's good at lying, she simply cannot tell them. That's okay, let's just drop it.
Eh?
Let's just forget about what happened earlier. Well, it was a pretty good plan after all. I'm saying you were right, it might really have been the best course of action after all. With your bluff, you were able to drive Senpai away.
Wrong. It was not a threat. I was not lying earlier. I really was. Yeah?
Stupid. At times like this, you should just go with it. You should just say yes like you normally do, Sion.
Yes, if you say so, Shiki.
Alright, that's how we'll look that's how we'll look at it. But I have a few things to ask you, and I don't want you leaving out the details. Alright. Senpai said you were a wanted criminal. What's that about? Are you just researching the cure for vampirism?
As you say, I am just researching a cure for vampirism. That was against the doctrine of Atlas. The Magi Association I belong to makes no exceptions for breaking its precepts. In my research, I had to do just that. That is why they are after me.
Breaking its precepts. Sion, did you kill someone in your experiments?
Of course not. The Atlas Academy only has one precept. The results of one's research are not to be shared with anyone other than the researcher. But I could not complete my research with just Atlas's resources alone. I needed the help of other associations. I traveled to them and traded my research for theirs. To Atlas, that is an unforgivable sin. I knew they were chasing me, but it is surprising they even went so far as to reach an agreement with the church. Then again, I have been out of touch for half a year.
What you're saying is your school doesn't permit you to study abroad?
Yes, you could put it that way. By doing so, I have been branded a traitor.
A traitor, isn't that a little much? Senpai was pretty serious. I couldn't imagine why. Your explanation about breaking the rules makes sense. Still, why'd you have to go so far if you knew what kind of trouble you'd get into?
There was no other way. If I stayed in Atlas, I couldn't finish my research on vampires. Staying would have been a mistake. I must find a cure for vampirism, by any means necessary.
Well then, I guess it can't be helped. Sion's really not the type to back down. Alright, well let's get started finding Archway then.
Eh?
Well, Sion, you said you need Archway's help to complete your research, right? So we have to hurry up and talk to her. I promised you that I'd see this through to the end.
You mean, maybe I cannot say it directly, that you still plan on helping me?
Yeah.
But I used you as a shield, and if I decide it is the best course of action again, there's no way you can stop me from doing it. Even knowing that,
It's alright. It would be tough for me to find the rumored vampire without you, Sion.
Yeah, I understand, Cheeky.
Well, our partnership is renewed. Ah, that's right. Partners usually shake hands to mark the occasion, but we kind of skipped that part. Here. Yeah, a handshake. Maybe we should do that, Sion.
Open, close.
Sion, you're just opening and closing your hand. Maybe you think my hand is dirty or something?
Open, close, open, close. Stops. Shiki?
What was it? Did I do something wrong?
There is no need for you to touch me excessively. I may be on the run from Atlas, but I am still the successor of the House of Eltnon. In the future, please bear that in mind.
Yeah, got it.
The operation will commence at once. In the daytime, I can gather information on my own, but at night, we are better off patrolling the town together. I will not be able to do anything if I find the true ancestor alone. And it would be dangerous for you if you encountered the rumored vampire alone.
Yeah, slow down there, Sion. I need to rest a little from that fight.
Still no results. I returned to my bed. 3 hours since Shiki and I patrolled the town. But we didn't get any results, and we promised to meet up again before we left. Shiki's mission during the day is to find and speak to the true ancestor. And instead, I have to go around and gather information. Also, what bed? A dream. I'm working with Shiki to find the vampire. The same goals, different goals. Shiki's circle, my circle. The centers are far from each other, but there are places where they overlap. Our vague, mixed promise. That I am watching. He said we were partners. Partner, cohort, someone the same age as I, someone whose goals are similar to my own. Does this make us friends? The two of us are hunting the vampire together. Shiki is working with me. I also wish to help him. Until now, I never dreamed of these kinds of things. That's why this is a dream. All of this is transient. The product of my sleeping imagination. When I awake, Shiki and I will be back to being strangers. I wait for that time. That is my goal now, my final destination. But if the dream continues until then, maybe it would be something good? The name Eltnam, something of a scar from the face of Atlas. Awe, loathing, avoidance, criminal. No one said that, but that's how I was viewed. A family known for their long devotion to alchemy. Once considered distinguished nobility, respected figures who command great influence. Wouldn't it all change? By the time I was born, the house of Eltnam was ruined. Our distinguished family was ignored. The primary cause of this was that 3 generations ago, the house of Eltnam broke the rule of Atlas. The secondary cause was that the other alchemists feared our methods. I think there were many reasons. I simply continued to be the perfect student, to defend the pride of Eltnam. I didn't care how others viewed me. I took pride in my pride. I endeavored to become the best possible alchemist. I became a leader of the other students. I treated others fairly. I took on additional responsibilities. I excelled in all the literary and military arts taught at Atlas. I hid my dark feelings deep inside me, while I played the bright honor student. The people around me could never tell. They treated me as the perfect student I wanted them to see. I caught the eye of the Academy president and achieved the ultimate honor of being named the next director. In the future of Sion Eltnam, there was no darkness. If I avoided trouble and things went well for me, the stain of the House of Eltnam might well be erased with my generation. Despite that, I strayed from my path. Even though there were no problems, they couldn't resist me, only ignore me. As a successor of Eltnam, there was no doubting my abilities. My future was not a problem. No reason at all. None that I could see. But still, I was trapped in my own doubts. With most questions, I could calculate some kind of solution, but I couldn't solve the problem of myself. Moment by moment, the subtle gap between myself and others was increasing. Unnoticed, my burden had grown heavier. My disguise as the perfect student peeled away. Hot. I awoke to sunshine hot enough to burn my skin. A little past noon, my body still needs sleep, and I haven't even fully recovered yet. Not good. My mission during the day is to collect data. I have to keep my promise. For the sake of my partner who just nodded like it was nothing after I did all that to him. This heat certainly is harsh.
So do you think she's sleeping on like an old mattress, or maybe she got some cardboard or something? Like,
I touched my palm absently. It is regretful, but I cannot reproduce the sensation of Shiki's hand. All the same, the feeling from last night has not faded. Shiki's hand was so big compared to mine. I knew men's and women's body types are different, but I didn't realize just how different. And having a conversation with someone my own age for the first time, like it was nothing. Ever since I came to this country, it's been nothing but the unexpected. A promise, huh? I no longer need to gather information on Tatari, but since Shiki said he needed some, I had to gather some. I pull my heavy body up and get back to work. I only need to do one thing, go into town and research the rumors of the people. It would be nice if this ends up helping Shiki. Well, I know he'll be grateful no matter what the outcome is. Shiki is an amazingly friendly person. His reactions are so fresh, they make me want to see him happy. I feel nauseous. Everything turns red and I may collapse if this keeps up. Not good. Right now, I have to gather information. In my current state, I can't even use thought partitioning. But I must complete my mission. No signs of life on the road. I walk toward the town with the sun's rays beating down around me. My body's in pain, but not my mind. As much as I can, I have to gather information from the ghost town.
it's 10 minutes before our promised meeting time. Like yesterday, Sion arrives punctually.
Good evening, Shiki.
Hey, I knew you'd be on time, Sion.
Yes, we did agree on the meeting time after all, so I would not be late.
Sion doesn't look so good. She didn't look too good yesterday either, but her energy seems to be fading day by day. Sion, are you okay? You look like you're overdoing it.
There is no need to worry. Management of one's own body is a basic skill for alchemists. More importantly, have you found anything about the true ancestor, Shiki?
About that. I couldn't catch her today either. I think she may be deliberately avoiding me.
I expected as much.
Huh? What do you mean by that, Sion?
I cannot say for sure, but the true ancestor will not appear before you until these rumors about a vampire cease. Perhaps it is better this way. What are you going to do, Shiki?
I tried to contact her. If she went back to her room at least once, she should be in the park.
The park? That is where she has been witnessed the most, right?
Witnessed by who?
The people of this town. I tried gathering information on the rumored vampire today. But what was on the people's minds was actually the true ancestor. They say that the one responsible for the vampire murders last year was a woman with golden hair. They say that the serial killer actually is a vampire. They say that the one who has been attacking people recently lurks in the park.
What is that? If Arcade is the source of these rumors, then it can't be believed, right?
Of course, they are just rumors after all. But if rumors converge, then they become real. The true ancestor seems to be walking around town aimlessly. That is why the rumors about her are increasing. There are also rumors about a girl with red hair searching for her prey.
Dude, a girl with red hair?
That is just what was said. At any rate, the rumors indicate that the true ancestor is the serial killer. Please act accordingly, Shiki.
Got it. Anyway, let's go to the park for now, Sion. We could probably meet up with Arcade.
That is true. It might be better to have a painful experience at least once.
Did you say something?
Yes. But I was merely thinking aloud. Let's go to the park, Shiki.
The moment we reach the park, I feel something wrong. The smell of blood is overpowering. We run into the depths of the park, fighting our way through the thick night air to find... What? Under the pale moon, above the countless corpses, above the ground... Wait, we have seen this before, haven't we?
Yeah, the fake body, right?
It's not letting me skip it, so maybe the dialogue's different.
Up to this point, it seems the same, though. Oh well.
Yeah, let's see. Hard. Usually some shoes. This sounds a little different, doesn't it?
This part's different, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Because last time it was a fake dead body.
Yeah. Arcade, this is...
What? This? Because you were so late, I wanted to have a little fun. So I trapped 5 or 6 people here and played around with them. But you don't need to worry. I didn't drink their blood. I won't do anything that makes me lose control, like drinking blood.
You...
What? You're upset? Then I'm sorry. But I did hold back, you know? But humans are so frail, and they just died after I petted them. Rather than being enjoyable, it stressed me out even more. No, Shiki. That is not the true ancestor. Oh? It's you of all people, Sion.
Eh? You two know each other?
No, we just met. This is the second time we've run into each other, right? Sion Eltnam at Leisure. Shiki, this is the vampire that has been stalking the town. Looking at her in this situation, there is no other explanation.
What? No, that's wrong. That has to be wrong, because Arcade would never...
That is not Arcade Brunstad. Is that not right, Arcade Brunstad? Yeah, I'm really not Arcade. I'm just an Arcade, Shiki. Is this confusing for you? Would it be easier to understand if I said I was a fake Arcade?
A fake? I can understand that, but you...
Fake is not exactly correct, because it really is Arcade Brunstad. In the first place, that dead apostle, Tatari, cannot be described in terms of real and fake. It is just the manifestation of rumors about a sinister vampire. Humph, after 3 years, it's still the same old thing. But I don't mind that about you. After all, he probably antagonized by what happened. But I'm happy you're chasing after me though. Yes, it really was a good idea to let you live. If your intent is self-destruction, then you are correct. I came here to stop you, Tatari. I may not be able to make you disappear totally, but I can at least stand in your way. Ugh. Dummy, you think you can maintain your sanity with me as you did before? Then I'll make it easier on you. It really would have been okay to make you my next, but you do not compare to the body of this true ancestor. You really do have the worst timing. Shiki. What are you doing, Shiki? Are you getting in my way?
Hey now, that's not it, you idiot. I'm not getting in your way for saying something like that while looking like Arcade. I'll just dismantle you.
Oh? For a human, you're pretty bloodthirsty. I wonder if I should allow you to keep boasting so much. Fine, I'll play with you, since it's you, Shiki. It should be a lot of fun.
Kuso, どうなってる？
私を殺した責任取ってもらうんだからファイト甘く見てたまだまだ
Interesting how Tatari was outplayed so early.
Looking at the chart here, like the encounter we had with Arcade on a previous route was actually it was actually the second fight rather than the wait, no, it was the third fight, but it was a different node. Weird thing, this node is this is still node E, which shared its fight with CL on another route, so not sure how it determines whether you fight CL or Arcade. Did we do it?
Oh man, for you to beat me, not fully formed as I am. What a false start. Shiki, you really are unbelievable. But it's all pointless, Shiki. Killing me is meaningless. And you know, you shouldn't really show off your toy like that so early. I can kill nobody like you in a flash if you let me in on your secret.
Oh, you don't have to say it. I'm well aware of that already.
Oh really? That's good. I'll see you two later. I'll kill you right away next time.
Gone. No, more importantly, Sion. Okay, so someone left a comment. Apparently, the Naya has Tono's old moveset from the original Melty Blood. Because I think the Naya might have been added in a later release. You know, I guess Shiki's moveset got updated. Sion, are you okay?
Don't touch me.
But
I said, don't touch me. There's no need to worry, as that thing is gone now.
if you say so, aren't you hurt?
That is nothing you need to think about. You should put your priority on the vampire, correct?
Maybe you're right. And I have a question. Who was that Archwade just now? We both used the term fake, but it really was Archwade. I used Archwade's face and killed 5 people. Huh? Huh?
No bodies, right? It really was nothing more than a scatter trash. But from far away, it could look like dead bodies.
But why? I know there were dead bodies, and there was even the smell of blood.
Hallucination. Were you not influenced by the rumor that a killer is in the park? That was a true ancestor from before. No, the dead apostle Tatari, to be more precise.
Yeah, that Archwade was Tatari?
Yes, the dead apostle who can make rumors into reality. The vampire clad in the shape of rumors. There are strange rumors spreading through this town. False information that feels real is passed between people. The moment a rumor becomes widespread, Tatari appears. No, you can say it occurs. Tatari cannot exist independently. It is like a mirage rising from people's fermented uneasiness.
Sorry, but I'm a bit at sea right now.
Little? In the ocean? I do not know what you mean. But let's disregard that.
I don't know what he means either. I guess that might be some Japanese phrase.
Simply put, the dead apostle Tatari does not have a form of its own, only taking form when rumors become so real that no one doubts them. People of this town began to believe that the killer is a woman with blonde hair. And since you knew Archwade Brunstead, you denied the rumor, yet feared it was true. The convergence of rumors and what you knew, as they mixed, Tatari became Archwade Brunstead. The Tatari before was a fake true ancestor, yet was the true ancestor at the same time, at least for you, it was reality. Were you not thinking how bad it would be if the true ancestor drank blood like a vampire? You were not thinking about the vampire in this town was a fake true ancestor. Tatari thus became what you feared, the true ancestor who became just like a vampire.
What do you mean? That just because I was anxious that appeared?
The meaning of Tatari is a curse. People destroy themselves with the blind belief of the curse they themselves created. Tatari is a dead apostle who continues existing by becoming the uneasiness of others. As Tatari is the embodiment of their uneasiness, they cannot resist and can only have their blood sucked. It appears Tatari is not yet fully formed. Your anxiety was not sufficient enough for it to be a widespread rumor.
I kind of understand now. So you mean Tatari has the same powers as whatever people imagine it to have. Then what happens if people think about something other than Archwade?
He would of course become that instead. Tatari does not have a true form of its own, so it will take that form before it appears. In the past, Tatari once became a divine beast as large as a mountain. But that is only because many more people feared the darkness back then. In the current age, Tatari will not become anything that strong. However, if Tatari is able to become the true ancestor, then it will certainly reach that level.
But really? Well, certainly an unrestrained Arcaway would be invincible. Wow, what would happen then?
Simple. If Tatari occurs fully, it will destroy everything around it. No matter what exact shape Tatari takes, it will be the realization of people's fears. Those that fear something cannot resist it.
Man, I understand that, but why was Tatari able to use just my uneasiness? If people simply do not have to be uneasy, then all I have to do is not think that Arcaway is a vampire, right?
No, that would only affect you internally. Tatari's goal is to become the worst possible thing to be imagined in the area. So it is very likely that it will use you.
That's what I'm saying. Why me?
You are the one most connected with the true ancestor. Because you stand in the true ancestor's favor, this town is highly regarded.
Your ancestor's favor? Isn't that a strange way of putting it?
Perhaps. I did try to choose the right words.
There's a lot of awkward silence in this game. Anyway, think what you want, but why does that make me highly regarded by Tatari?
Because you know the true ancestor very well. What's more, you really do know a lot about vampires. Even if it cannot take advantage of your uneasiness about the true ancestor, you still have uneasiness about vampires.
Uneasiness about vampires, like Nero still being alive, or maybe the fight between Ciel Senpai and Akiha, or...
Yes, those possibilities are also high. Curses work more on the principle of changing things which exist, rather than creating something out of nothing. Please think of Tatari as a sort of dead apostle who uses curses as familiars. In this situation, wouldn't it simply be easier for Tatari to take possession of the true ancestor and start rampaging rather than truly becoming a rampaging true ancestor? Furthermore, the strength of your uneasiness is much stronger than anyone else's. As you've seen vampires many times before, a regular person's imagination pales in comparison.
Then, even though we defeated the Tatari, I could just reappear as Ciel Senpai or Akiha?
That possibility exists. The worst case would be Tatari becoming the true ancestor, but the rumors are still growing. There is still time for Tatari to appear as a dead apostle. The Tatari from before was simply an experiment using the rumors here. So if you think not of the true ancestor, but of a vampire who was once human, Tatari might shift to that.
That's pretty inconvenient. In other words, it falls to me to decide.
Because Tatari uses your imagination, but what decides is really this town. There are many people afraid of what is happening.
I see. You really know a lot about this. It's almost as if you specialize in this.
Yes, because this makes it the second time I have seen Tatari.
Oh, I see. That's why you know so... Wait. Second time? Sion, you fought that?
Yes, 3 years ago. The time and place of Tatari's occurrence was random. There was an attempt to conceal it. I answered the church's request to suppress Tatari and fought against it.
Church's request, but if Tatari is here, then that means it failed?
Yes, both the attempts to suppress it and even our attempts to defend against it. The church did not understand what Tatari was. Even though I warned them it was not something that could be destroyed, they only carried their normal conceptual weapons. Just like you did just now, defeated Tatari many times, but it was meaningless. Tatari is like a natural phenomenon. No matter how many times it is defeated, it can occur again once certain conditions are met.
Natural phenomenon occurring once certain conditions are met. You mean like rain or snow?
Yes, even if storm clouds were dispersed to prevent a windstorm, they would no doubt occur again.
He's a force of nature.
But this typhoon does not occur that often. The conditions are rather complicated.
Is it possible that will continue occurring as long as the world occurs? That's just like Roa, existing through others.
Shiki, stop thinking of stuff like that. Yes? What is it, Shiki?
Nothing. So what exactly are these conditions?
Generally speaking, there are 4 of them. 1. There needs to be a rumor about an individual, preferably an extension of something human. This is not necessarily a minimum rule. It is what Tatari desires. Tatari was originally human, so it cannot move without human intelligence. 2. The extent of this legend must be somewhat socially isolated. It is hard to spread a rumor uniformly across a large area. That is why Tatari normally occurs in isolated villages. It helps to have something which occurred earlier to base it on, like in this town. 3. There must be one or several witnesses in the area where the rumor is spreading. There are varied ways of being a witness, such as knowing the basis of the rumor, like you or those people in town who spread it. The rumor must have a terminal point. Usually, it begins with one person and floods forth from there. In some rare instances, there are those who guide the rumors intentionally to form Tatari according to their own thoughts. Probably they are on the same wavelength as Tatari. Those people do not have any ill intentions, but wonder themselves why things turn out the way they thought. 4. The place where the rumors began must be determined beforehand by Tatari. And the realization of people's anxiety can only be hatched for one evening. That is the limit of that conception. Tatari is a reality marvel. It is impossible for it to occur for longer than one evening. Everything that was explained to the knights of the church 3 years ago, but they did not listen. From the very beginning, they only believed one thing, and that was not to consider the explanation worth believing. The result was the death of all the villagers and the annihilation of the knights. Breeze, Baifei. The leader let me escape, but she did not survive herself. And I was not able to escape either. I was only able to survive because Tatari took pity on me.
You survived because it took pity on you? Then you mean you had your blood sucked, Sion? I see. Then what happened earlier makes sense. The outer form may have been Arcoade, but inside was truly the dead apostle named Tatari. That's why you were unable to resist it. And that is why you are researching a way to cure vampirism. Certainly you have to continue your research at all costs, even if you are treated as a traitor. You have to do it.
You are correct. I was bitten by Tatari. 3 years ago, in the forest, Tatari caught me. Tatari is a dead apostle limited to only one generation. An abnormality that won't reproduce itself. It still let me live. Even though Tatari is completely a vampire, it is not a perfect dead apostle. Tatari drinks the blood of others, but even if it gives blood to others, it is unable to make others its complete subordinates. The poison of its blood as a vampire is weak. That is why I am able to remain human. But this time, if it completely takes form, Tatari's influence will grow tremendously. Since Tatari never occurred in these past 3 years, I was able to remain as myself. But if Tatari occurs, I may become a full vampire. The body of a vampire is superior to that of a human's. The only saving grace is that as an alchemist, I will be able to fight better. But a superior body requires more fuel. But you can say this fuel is bad. Vampires are unable to use regular food. For vampires, the highest concentration of energy is found in the blood of their own race. Desiring blood is no more than a life function for vampires. No matter what, you cannot resist it just using reason alone. Tatari may be fully formed any day now. Since it is this burdensome to fight Tatari before it even occurred, I cannot say for sure how things will turn out once I face it again. If Tatari has limited intelligence, it will not be a problem, but if it has intelligence like before, it is very likely I will become a vampire. Tatari will not ignore me as my parent vampire.
Humans who have their blood sucked by a dead apostle cannot go against their parent. That is why you're still alive?
Tatari can only occur for one night. So Shiki, please consider what will happen when I face Tatari.
You mean kill you if you become a vampire?
If you cannot do it, then it is best if we part here.
And, no matter what, you'll still pursue Tatari?
Of course, Tatari will occur before I can find the cure to vampirism. If I wish to avoid becoming a vampire, I have to dispel Tatari before I become its subordinate.
Even though you can't depose Tatari?
It is not that I cannot oppose Tatari. I simply need stronger willpower than when I fight. So Shiki, what will you choose? I recommend that we part here.
Why?
You cooperated with me to gain information, not to help me fight Tatari. And you do not even know when I will become your enemy. If you wish to fight Tatari, it is safer to do so on your own.
That makes sense, but you don't have anything more to tell me, right?
Unfortunately, I have nothing more to tell you, so it is best if we part here.
I get it. Then we'll do that. H. If you call that name at night. And when I came to, it was already evening. Oh no, sorry.
I don't even remember what I did all day. No, I remember. I parted with Shiki last night, not to see each other again later, but a true cutting of our ties. After that, my memories are vague. I pulled my exhausted body here, and then slept until now. It's so heavy. I knew from the beginning it was just a dream, but I didn't want to wake up to reality. That is absurd. It is all within my calculations. Shiki discovered my connection to Tatari. This is the only natural result. Knowing all that, I still teamed up with him. Unfortunately, I have nothing more to tell you. What was so unfortunate? Regretting something means the solution was incorrect. That is impossible. My predictions are not wrong. More importantly, I have to go. Tatari will definitely appear tomorrow. I have to negate the rumors and fix Tatari's form. Ah. Why did I come here? I have no reason to anymore. This isn't good. I wasn't paying attention and I came here instinctually. But why is this instinct? What was I seeking? Who was I seeking? I stopped that line of thought. The plan is simple. I have to do this alone. I walk alone in town. I walk alone through town. Am I completely exhausted? I was always alone before, but I never felt lonely like this. As usual, no one is in town. Just this sultry, oppressive night. It seems the only signs of life in this silent town are the lighted convenience stores.
Down the hatch. It's hot out, so juice is always good.
It is a little annoying, but it really is delicious. I may be hallucinating, but it feels like my thirst has been quenched for the first time in years. The police box is empty. The policeman may be on patrol, but I have yet to pass one yet. So what is this police box for? Huh, it's still empty here too.
A gun is going overboard. Well, Senpai is also a little overboard, but... me? I don't think I have a problem, but if a policeman sees us, we might both get arrested. This person right here does stand out a bit. So if we are seen, we should just run away.
What? See me clothes? I start to get a little irritated. These clothes are the only thing I allow myself to have a preference about. What is wrong with wearing these? He is rude. I should warn others about him, yes. There are no lights on in the hotel. There are probably no customers, and it is as quiet as an abandoned ruin. Wait, what hotel?
I'm pretty tired, but if I went back, I wouldn't be able to sleep. You know, this is normal to sleep in your... It's normal to sleep in your room at night. It's strange not to wake during the day. I have a lot of people around who are strangely quite sharp. It's really hard to fool them.
That effort is useless. Even I can see through his strange behavior. There is no way his family cannot. But playing dumb may be one of his virtues. I draw away from the main street. This back alley may be the stagnant, like the park. When I explain that, This is pointless. What am I doing? Enough already, enough already, enough already, enough already. Admit it. Admit feeling disappointed. Admit that you want to be friends with him as long as possible. So, just admit it and come out. Ah. I feel like I'm going to collapse. My throat is so parched. As soon as I admitted to wanting the friend that I parted with, I started to feel nauseous. My neck hurts. My punctured nerves start to pulse, as if trying to burst forth from that wound I know healed long ago. My throat is so dry, as if my heart rose to my throat. It pounds faster, quicker, demandingly. Ha, ah, ha, ah, ah, Ah. I came here guided by my nausea and pain. As I come here, they gradually lessen. And here? Can't understand.
No, everyone clings to what they desire. No one can abandon that.
Tari was waiting for me.
Does she know Nero, though? Like, why do you take that form?
How foolish. Shiki just defeated you yesterday, and you still appear? If you can't wait until tomorrow, I will defeat you here.
That is a matter of if I lose. Right now, I could dispose of you with one bite. I will obtain your brain for my purposes.
Don't underestimate me. Don't think you can beat me so easily. Nero is so popular in this game, huh?
Yeah. I mean, he kind of went down like a chump in Tsukihime, so it's nice that he gets more screen time.
Fight.
No music, just background wind. Interesting.
ラウンド2ファイト採択戦バレルレベル
That's supposed to hit?
あなたが突破です無駄ですあなたでは突破できない
再開といった
無駄です
思い上がるな再開といこう行け
無駄です動けない
行け再開といこう
Oh god.
高くつくぞ少子行け
採択戦
行け捕らえよ行け
無駄です
捕らえよ
この程度です
効かぬ再開といこ
意味のない経験でしたね
You fought well, Theo and Eltnam. But that is as far as you go. No matter how hard you work your mind, your body is at its limits, is it not? Farewell. Your fruitless effort was much appreciated.
I'm losing consciousness. This is the end. This is where I end. I should have no regrets, because I finally found the answer I was looking for after all my calculations.
You, not once but twice you dare to face me? That's my line. Not appearing just once, but twice. It's no place for you here.
Watching another dream. This has to be a waking dream. I think I'm a little lucky because at the very end I get to see the dream I long for the most.
I was wondering what the walkthrough meant by fighting him
やるっ
twice.
て言うなら相手になる
ラウンドはファイト。
The first time a single note has had two battles.
行け。勝負。思い上がるな。
まだい
再開と思い上がるな。思い上がるんじゃないよ。行け。再開と高くつく。貴様。
まったく困ったもんだ。
ラウンド2ファイト。
よし、行け。行け。これだ。
こいつ
思い上がるな。少子。少子。捕らえろ。
もちろんちゃんと反省すること。
So, he defeats the vampire.
And
The death throes echo in the air. Of the lords of the dead apostles, which once appeared in this town, start to phase.
Agax.
Tari fades. I open my eyes to see it off, but my body does not respond well. He's saying something, and with that, I discern this as a dream. I seem to be in a more girlish situation than I thought possible. I seem to be desired by this dashing hero who saved me, the damsel in distress. But this is a dream. There is no reason for him to come help me. In fact, since he is patrolling town, there's an even less likelihood of him being here. More than anything else, he knows my true form. It would be a contradiction for him to help me, since he hates vampires so much. That's why this is a dream. In the instant before death, a fantasy I watch because I am unable to look death in the face. But it isn't bad. My lips become loose. Seeing such a great dream causes me to want to give myself a lot of credit.
If the sight dawns, goodbye.
Morning? When I wake up, I find myself in bed. There is nothing wrong with my body. Well, nothing more than usual. I do not appear to be at my limits like yesterday. I have gotten thirstier, but my wounds have healed. My memories are muddled. How much of what happened last night in rest? And wait, how much of what happened last night was real? I fought the Tari, which assumed the shape of Nero Chaos, and lost. After that, I was brought here half dead. Did we both defeat each other? The Tari beat me, but was unable to carry it to completion. I am a failure. What wishful thinking. After being defeated, there is no way I could have escaped. Then, Maybe. As soon as I wish that, I feel nauseous. Is that also wishful thinking? There's no chance of that. Never. Never? But saying never like this. Wait, why is she feeling nauseous? It seems I have to admit, Is it because she's tired, though?
I guess. I mean, like, she went through a lot, so...
It seems I have to admit, I was not as strong as I thought. How many days have I been broken? I know it already. Tatari simply let me go. Just like 3 years ago, I was pitied again. With that outpouring of emotion, my vision turns red, probably from anger. Once again, I was pitied by that vampire, allowed to escape as if I was a friend. Unforgivable. I will have my revenge on the one who dirtied the name of Eltnam. Tatari will emerge completely tonight. There is no time. I have to prepare myself to fight and cut away all useless thoughts. Like last night, such lingering thoughts dulled my mind, and I have to discard all dreams.
The tall, partially constructed...
Or is it her? Or...
Oh yeah, it's her. Okay.
The tall, partially constructed skyscraper. I knew from the beginning where Tatari would occur. I did not come here because I sensed the vampire here. I knew Tatari's rules and calculated that this would be the next site of occurrence. All I knew was that Tatari would be in the same place as the true ancestor. This town, the one who cooperated with me, they were not important factors. Time to go. It is almost midnight. Forcing my mind to move past my pain and thirst, I advance forward. And then...
Where are you going in that condition, Sion?
The building's entrance, Shiki stands there, astonished. Shiki?
Yeah, I thought if I waited here, we'd meet up.
But... why?
Hey now, you should know without me saying it.
I don't understand. It isn't his behavior that I don't understand. It is myself not able to think about anything before him that I don't understand. But I have to think. It's strange for him to be here. It's strange for him to be in front of me. So, there has to be a reason. A logical, inevitable, verifiable reason. That's right. Forgive me, Shiki. I forgot something, right? I reach out my fingers. I remove the ether light, which was still attached to his head. I remove my ether light. Now you are free. Yes, currently the ether light was still attached. Even if it is Shiki, he didn't need to keep his life in my hands without saying anything. I did forget until he pointed it out. Shiki? It is finished, so why are you still standing there, just looking at me quietly? As if you were mad at what I just said.
It seems you won't understand unless I say it. Well, that makes two of us. I waited for you yesterday, but I went out running through the town since you didn't come. Unlike you, I don't know anything, so all I can do is run around.
I don't understand. Shiki? What are you trying to say?
What am I trying to say? You should know already. We made a promise to work for both of our goals, right? Both our goals have not been met, so our joint front is not over.
I am disappointed. You seem not to have understood what I said earlier, Shiki. See, you wish to defend the town from Tari, so being by me is dangerous. I am the same as one of his subordinates. I may be overwhelmed by the vampiric impulse and attack you any moment now. Trying to exterminate the vampire with such a thorn in your side is off the mark.
Maybe it is a little dangerous, but without you around, I can't pursue this dead apostle Tatari. And if you get controlled by Tatari, it'll be bad if no one is around to call out to you. Without someone cheering you on, won't you just lose to Tatari?
That is an overestimation. I do not have enough strength to resist Tatari. If someone is nearby, I still have no choice but to become his subordinate, so...
I don't think that's true. And if that does happen, there's always running away. I'm pretty good at that.
This is the worst. I cannot beat him in an argument. In the first place, explanations are just wasted on him. In theory, that can be a plus or a minus. However, his mind doesn't have anything to do with advantage or disadvantage, so you can't shoot down what he says. Also, having no power to resist, I am filled by his words. I am a vampire. Do you still plan on accompanying me?
What's wrong with helping vampires who don't smell blood? Besides, we're friends.
Very well. If you go that far, then I will not refuse. Tatari will take shape at the top of this building soon. Are you really prepared?
Yeah, let's take them out together.
After staying together, Shiki starts walking. I stare blankly at his back.
Sion, what's wrong? Don't we have to hurry?
Of course, but why do I suddenly think about that? What if it was possible? If we could leave Tatari alone and just the two of us go off somewhere, what would... Ugh! My throat hurts. This is the pain I brought upon myself. These past 3 years, I have only sought revenge against Tatari. This pain is warning me, Sion Eltnam, about how weak I've become. Yes, let's hurry, Shiki. Hiding my neck with my hand, I follow after Shiki. The elevator rises. In the tight box, the two of us say nothing. Wow, it's a quick elevator ride for once?
Yeah. Seems like we've reached the top. This elevator responds to human speech. If it doesn't hear anything, it goes faster.
Shiki, confirm once more. If I fell and come under Tatari's control, kill me before I kill anyone else. Because you accompanied me this far, you now have that duty.
I'll do my best. So you should too, Sion.
Of course, I will fight Tatari with all my power. After we nod wordlessly, the elevator door opens. Already. It has already formed this much.
That is Tatari's true form. Damn it, I can't see any lines.
Yes, as you say, you cannot see any lines of death there. Not even you can kill words. Inside there, it is still nothing but words. You cannot kill that which is yet to exist. All we can do is wait for Tatari to hatch.
I see, but there doesn't really seem to be any need for that, because he's already become Arcoade.
I knew it. You would use the mind of the one who knows most about vampires in this town to draw out your curse, Atari. Of course, Dion. I was a dead apostle who wanted to become a true ancestor after all. I failed and became this phenomenon. This safeguard was really fortunate. I didn't believe there would be so many ups and downs, though. Perhaps you're right. Since the 15th century, there was really no chance of the true ancestor royalty being consolated with humans. The only thing you did of worth was to believe in your ability to predict the future. If it was me, I would not have believed this to be possible. That is your limit, isn't it? Even if you have a superior mind, existing only in theory leads to a lack of experience. Well, maybe you have grown a little bit, bringing Shiki along with you since you can't defeat me by yourself. And the old you would never have even thought about it. He is not here as a witness.
He is here.
He is here as a witness, and will take my head if I cave into you. Oh really? I bet Shiki doesn't like that, right, Shiki?
Yeah, you're right. But this is between you and Sion. If she tells me not to fight, I'll stay out of it unless she loses.
That's so like you, Shiki. Maybe it'll be alright to play around a little. If I transferred my vampire impulse to Sion, she'd fall way too quickly and that would be boring, right? Instead, I'll let you watch Sion suffer in pain, Shiki. Of course, then you're next, Shiki. Since it's you, it'll be a great warm-up before I drain everyone in this town of blood. I actually have a little confession to make. I always wondered what I should do to you for slicing a true ancestor like me apart.
Shut up, vampire. Don't use her face and her voice to smile like that.
Oh, does it bother you? He'll be even more delicious than Sion. Shiki, I know how you feel, but you have to control yourself. You will have your turn if I am defeated, right? This nonsense has gone on for long enough, Datari. I am the only one connected to you. I will take care of you without Shiki's help. Do you think you can defeat me alone? You seem to be really trying hard. But let me show you a little of my power.
This is Arcwade's castle.
Yes, I am Arcwade Brunstead, Princess of the True Ancestors. It is easy to shape my world as I see fit. And there are no restrictions on me here. I wonder how much of a demon lord Brunstead can become when freed from her chains. Under this false moon, I will show you until you scream.
To Sion.
Round 1 ファイト。動くな。動くな。効かないわよ。動くな。効かないわよ。行くわよ。面白い。ほら。沈みな。虫けら。先ほどに。無駄です。採択戦略。消えなさい。戦闘再開します。効かないわよ。ほら。動きます。行くわよ。虫けら。先ほどに。飛べ。 面白い
Oh.
意味のない経験でしたねラウンド2ファイト打ち抜く打ち抜く楽しみなさい行くわよ沈みなさい行くわよ面白い聞かないわよ行くわよ採択戦
I guess that attack only works if the enemy is above you, because that's very hard to aim.
消えなさい聞かないわよ
Just juggle her like a volleyball.
聞かないわよ虫けら動くな行くわよ行くわよ無様ね無駄な抵抗を行くわよそこであなたに苦戦はでき意味のない経験でしたね
Not surprising. You really do have some attitude after all, Sion. With this? Oh, finally. Yes, you win. I'll give you that. So I'll just disappear now. And then... you can fight hard again. What? Enough of this. True ancestor already. I will have to resume my reaching for the 6th until the crimson moon comes once again. I mean, Shiki, please kill me.
Stupid? You think I can do that?
Just hurry. If you don't, I'll...
Become Tatari.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
become Tatari, my child. Give that well-prepared body to Eltnam. Eltnam.
Uncle Outnam, why are you so creepy?
What? Did something happen? Sion, are you okay?
Shiki.
Thank goodness, you're safe, Sion.
Yes, but I did become like this after all.
What do you say? Sion, what are you saying? Your eyes are red.
Because as you can see, with Tatari's destruction, I was also at my limit. Tatari's strategy was better than mine. As Tatari was defeated, Tatari's vampiric impulse and even Tatari's will were transferred to me and now swirl inside my head.
Now, how come that didn't happen last time we were here?
Further explanation is unnecessary, of course. I am now completely a dead apostle. I have become Tatari's successor.
No, you're wrong. That's not it at all. You're still yourself, right? So you're not under his control.
You say I am not Tatari. Yeah, that is correct, Shiki. Truthfully, Tatari's will did not transfer to me. What he wished for is beneath me. That is, yes. He is already gone. Tatari will soon be no more.
I see, that's good. Then won't you return to normal?
No, I am different from before. I can no longer return to being human. With the vampire's body, I was able to resist using my force of reason.
Hold on, I'm
But
gonna.
that
Sorry, there's a connection hiccup. I think I'm okay now. Or is the feed
Okay.
still good on your end?
good.
Oh, you're roboting a little. Oh god. Okay. Alright, I think I need to reset your screen share. 1 second. Okay. Misaki, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Can you not hear me?
Oh, alright, I can hear you now.
Weird.
Hmm.
Even this is painful, but we did promise. At least I had to explain it to you.
What are you saying? Tatari is no longer here, right? So there's nothing coercing you anymore. You can just act like you did before, and
Yes, Tatari is gone. However, I can no longer resist the part of me that has nothing to do with Tatari at all. It would have been better if you were not here. Maybe I could have resisted. Shiki? Those who receive the blood of a dead apostle are not able to simply just live. As long as they have human emotions left, they attack people so as to drive those emotions away. When that stops, they become full vampires. Most dead apostles just desire human blood for sport. But I'm still young. I cannot take pleasure in drinking blood like Tatari, nor do I desire blood to become stronger. I just want your blood, Shiki.
Sion, you
promised, Shiki. You said you're ready. So, I want you to fulfill that promise. I can't approve of myself being a vampire. I hate being something that is to steal from others to live. I couldn't bear being like that. But more than that, I want your blood. If I can't have it, I should just shoot my brains out. But I can't kill myself, so...
want me to kill you?
Yes. If not, you'll be killed. I am finished. I will lose control if I taste blood. So before that happens...
That's ridiculous.
Come on. Please do it, Shiki.
That's ridiculous. Shit. Why do I have to go through this again?
Dang, so far the happiest route is the one where we lost the most.
Yeah.
あなたの血
Winning is pain.
ラウンド1
Ooh, new theme. Interesting.
軽すぎる
まだいける まったく困ったもんだ
ラウンド2ファイト
How come becoming a vampire makes her clothes change color?
軽すぎる
なめるな
You know, maybe her clothes are now part of her body like Nero. Ugh. Ah. Ah. I am alive? Why? How come you didn't finish me off, Shiki?
I mean, I tried. I just used my ultimate to finish you. I was just defeating you because you attacked me. Since you've calmed down, there's no reason to do any more.
That's foolish. A vampire's body is different from a human's. I will recover soon from these light wounds. You have to completely end the life of a vampire to make it powerless. You know that much already. Miki, hurry and finish me. Once I can move again, I will attack you, so before that happens, hurry.
Shut up. Saying such selfish things, you stupid idiot. Oh, uh-oh, not a... I think I lost you again.
Oh, okay, now you're back. I can hear you again.
Okay.
They cut off for a second, then I'm like, uh-oh, what
Okay.
happened?
Yeah, I'm getting some, like, minor hiccups here. It seems stable again.
Okay,
Okay.
Shiki?
So before that happens, hurry? What do you mean, hurry? Hurry to do what? Want me to kill you? You're saying it's better to kill you just because you're a vampire? What is this? You're telling me I have to kill another crying person? I refuse. Who could do that? I won't do it again. As long as you're you, I will never finish you off.
No, that's wrong, Shiki. I am not asking you to save me like that girl. Just, before I become a vampire, I want you to.
That's the same thing, and don't speak so casually about Yumizuka. You and her are different. Yumizuka really could not live without human blood. But you're different, Sion. You haven't drank blood this whole time, and you haven't fully transformed, right? So what is this? Wasn't it your goal to cure those who became vampires, Sion? Now you're saying you just want blood? Endure it. You've endured it until now, so why are you being a pushover?
What? Pushover? That is entirely baseless. You don't even know what it feels like to have this burning impulse inside of you.
Yeah, then I'll just stay with you until you calm down. Look, if you drink blood, your wounds will heal, right? Then bring it. I'll beat you down over and over until you calm down.
You brought this on yourself. What kind of monster are you?
You think you can just get me swinging like that? After only the 4th round, your movements have gone pretty sloppy.
That's not true. I am calmly predicting your moves.
Considering you haven't even used your thread or your gun, Sion.
That is a lie. I definitely...
No, you haven't. I never thought I would be in such a kid fight at this age. But that's a little dirty. Your swelling will soon heal. No, you'll be fine. Incompetent as you are, you're finally average as a vampire.
Of course. I was only bitten by the phenomenon Tatari, an imperfect vampire. Once I drink blood, I will be a full vampire.
Oh, well, how about round 8?
No, my body won't move.
What's this? You're better off than I am.
But it is mental. Your evading of all my attacks makes me so tired.
So, have you calmed down, Sion?
Yes. I am able to do something about this desire to want you, but right now, I can't help but hate you.
Hey, isn't that replacing one problem with another?
Yes, until I slug you at least once, I can't calm this crazy temper tantrum.
Sion, your speech is... Oh, God, again? Hold on. Oh my god, it's not coming back. Oh god. Shoot. Come on, come on. Why is it not reconnecting? What's going on? Hello? Internet, what's going on? Why is it not... Where's my upload? Hello? Come on. Okay, things coming back. Misaki, you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. Yeah, my internet's just dying for some reason. I don't know. Huh.
Sheesh, come on, internet. At least let us get through this one.
Yeah.
It's almost the end.
Alright, Theo, your
All
speech
good?
is a little scary. Yep, I think we're stable now.
That is also your fault. You always speak so crudely, so you transferred all this slang to me. You really did transfer all this.
Transfer? Transfer what?
Who knows? Anyway, let's rest. Neither you nor I can move very well.
Yeah, that sounds good. Wait, once you heal again, you can't attack me. If you still want to suck blood, we have to fight right now.
No, I give up. No matter what, I cannot attack you. But I still want to drink your blood, and only yours. I will not attack anyone else, because you won against me.
I don't get it, but whatever. Let's just get a little...
Yes, let us both catch our breaths. Is this her still?
I think so.
I guess. When I wake, sun has already risen. The place where we first met becomes a place where we part.
Are you really okay now, Sion?
Yes, the vampiric impulse will not go away, but it is a bearable level. But it is at a bearable level. It is simply like fasting. You do not need to worry. I am not curing vampirism. Is not curing vampirism my goal? First, I have to discover a way to drink blood without advancing the transformation into a vampire. Then, your relative could take an artificial blood and still maintain herself.
My relative? You mean Akia?
Yes, I pulled her data from you. I'm interested in the vampires of Japan. I will let it be. I'm sure things would turn out like before if I did not. Yes, I want to avoid that. I don't ever want to do that childish, unskilled, wild fighting again. Yes, never again would be good enough. As long as it remains unique, I will not be able to forget easily. Well then, Shiki. If it is not said, it seems things will drag on.
Yeah, so should I say it?
I shake my head no. This is my story, so it falls upon me to lower the curtain. That's right, Shiki, you're no longer the main character. Shiki, now that Tatari is gone from this town, our work is over. I am grateful for all of your help.
Same here, but in the end, all I did was just stay with you.
Is that so? Did you not find me before?
I wonder. I thought you maybe forgot after being in shock.
Really? Then, let's just leave that aside. Remembering that dream, the vampiric impulse rises up in me. I look away and force it down. Because this is the last time his memory will be with mine. If I cannot draw any more new data, if I can make this memory the best, then we can be friends for the rest of our lives. Today, the agent of the church will probably come to catch me. Before then, I have to leave this country.
Oh, then I guess this is goodbye.
Yes, goodbye, Shiki.
Yeah, thanks for everything, Sion.
He really says that completely naturally. Words telling me that the dream is now over. But those words are not cold or sad, just truly happy. Shiki, as a friend, I want to leave you with some advice.
Sure, go ahead.
Then, short and simple, okay? You should be a little more careful. The circumstances around you are always very rough, but your crisis awareness is too low. Consequently, those around you get very worried.
Is that how it is?
That is how it is. From now on, please consider your safety twice as much as you do now. That is all I have to say. Saying that, I turn around.
Thanks for the warning. You take care too, Sion.
I answer him with a "you too" and start walking, because I can no longer keep up the pretense of being a perfect honor student. It seems after seeing me off, he also starts to walk away slowly. In the white morning, in the dazzling sunlight, we part ways. Nothing is left behind. Not my friendship, not my love, not my revenge. After pursuing Tatari so long, I must pursue something else. In the end, there was only one thing we had in common. At the start of the sweltering new day, we both walked forward facing a new tomorrow. Wait, can she actually walk in sunlight still?
I guess so.
Because last time she was gonna burst into flames.
Yeah. Weird. Oh, sorry, I can skip this. Okay, so I think we can at least start the next one, because we get to... we just got to repeat that, but lose to Arcoade. And then tomorrow we should be able to finish this because we'll have one more of the main routes. And then the last two routes are actually just repeating previous routes, but then the final boss changes.
Oh, nice.
本気なんだな
高速思考展開。
ラウンド1ファイト。
見てますくそ
Yeah, I'm just looking at the. Oh wait, I'm supposed to win this fight. Look at the wrong.
まだまだ
I mean, there's another route for losing, but
くらえくらえこの空この空
無駄です。無駄です。先ほどに
I like how I had time to think about the fact that I was supposed to win because of how incompetent the AI is.
無駄です。
This is Sion's first fight.
この程度です。
そこだ
戦闘再開します。戦闘再開します。
決めてやる
戦闘再開します。戦闘再開します。無駄です。
傷がまったく困ったもんだ
Alright, so then we skip this. And then we want to lose to CL, then lose to Arcwade. Remember CL being more aggressive, so this should
や
end
るっていうな
quickly.
ら相手になる
さてさて、始め
ラウン
ますか。
ド1ファイト。
こいつ
逃がしません。
傷が
Trying to get up on her in case he does that jab since he had hit me after knocking me away.
逃がしません。
こいつ
セーフ。
まだ
I
い
guess
け
the
る
throws work too.
逃がしません。
そう
セーフ。
傷がこいつ
セーフ。セーフ。まったく手間をかけさせるんですから。
ラウンド2ファイト。
逃がしません。
こいつくそ傷が傷がまだいける傷が
セーフ。
まだいける
セーフ。
まだいける
Alright.
くそどうなってる
私を殺した責任取っても
ラウンド
らうんだから。
1ファイト。
そら
まだいける
逃がさない。
Okay,
傷が
I wish we would do a different move, because throwing me across the stage like that wastes time. Yes.
傷がくそ傷がくそ
ラウンド2ファイト。
こいつまだいけるくそこいつ
Alright. Finish me off
ま
already.
だいけるくそ
納得いった。
Okay. Gah.
Not bad. You managed to hang in there, Shiki. You helped me to relieve some boredom. But it's time to stop playing around. I'm out of time, so I'll end it here.
Run away, Sion.
I cannot cheat. My body, it's still...
Damn, then I'll attack again.
Don't be stupid. If you fight again, Shiki, your body won't last.
Idiot. It's not time to worry about that. You're in more danger right now, Sion.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I won't kill this girl. Not yet. This time will be special, so we will need another alchemist for the final decision. The daughter of the Outnam will come in handy then. So, don't worry, Shiki. I'll only kill you. Shiki. Bye-bye now, Shiki. What is this?
Ooh.
The information is not settled. I cannot believe it. This town, there's a killer more suited to Tatari than the true ancestor? Ah yes, it is you, Shiki. You're the chosen one. That's rough. I thought this me would be the best, but it's hard to pass up your power. Which one should I choose? Which one? Oh, you don't have to worry, you know? Whichever one I choose, you'll die here, Shiki. Yeah. I'm really ticked right now, so I'll kill you soon. Eh? Disappear, vampire. Oh, sneak attack. I meant to cut off your nerves, but you reconnected them? You really know how to use that ether light, don't you? And you pierced my heart from behind? I was really careless, wasn't I? It'll be hard to keep this body like this.
Very well. The true ancestor's capacities are superior, but not impossible to reach. In that case, I'll choose your power. Sin, I am guilty. What, the one named Anaya? After the vampire assuming Archwade's form disappears, I start to be able to move around again, and then an hour later, Sion fully recovers. Are you okay physically, Sion?
Yes, I cannot be defeated by wounds. You probably have more damage than I. I only have a little dizziness, so there is no need to worry.
problem is dizziness. It isn't enough to prevent body movement, but the problem has to do with...
Kiki, do you have any problems? You may have avoided any fatal wounds, but how are the ones you have?
Yeah, I'll manage somehow. Most of them are just flesh wounds. Nothing serious.
I understand. For you, you would die quickly if you received any blows head-on. That means you're able to redirect all those attacks.
Well, something like that. I wasn't able to do it that well every time, but it doesn't really matter. There's some things we do have to talk about.
Things? Such as what?
That vampire from before. Do you know each other? You called him Tatari. Called it Tatari.
It is not a matter of knowing each other. I only encountered Tatari once before.
So you know what the heck that is?
Yes, that is the dead apostle named Tatari, and the rumored vampire you are looking for.
That was... You mean Arcade is the one that rumors are being made about? Of course it's not the real Arcade, but that fake Arcade. It really was just like Arcade, though.
No, you have it backwards. The rumored vampire is Arcade, so Tatari became Arcade Brew instead.
You know, this is pretty much the same explanation, just worded differently. Should we just skip through it?
Yeah.
Confused. Yeah. Get trash bags. Choose me for what?
Who chose you? It wanted a true ancestor who does not drink blood, but a true killer. Tatari is a dead apostle that emerges from rumor and information. If Tatari copies the killer named Shiki, many people will die.
Copies Shiki? You mean Roa Shiki?
Not Roa. Maybe the rumors are based on the vampire Roa, but the one believed to be the killer is you. Even you fear the possibility of you becoming a killer. The more a rumor spreads, the more people will fear. Tatari uses that pattern to find an easy form to assume. Once someone is killed, those rumors will become completely true.
But, like, I would let that happen. Sion, you really know a lot about him, so you know where he went, right?
I cannot say it will for sure happen, but if Tatari wishes to become She-Killer, it will have to go where he is recorded the most vividly.
Where he is recorded most vividly. In other words, where he appeared at the most. That means... The back alley. You run to the back alley. No one is around. As usual, it is totally quiet. A hot summer night air flows through this place. Right there in the middle of it all, like a chick emerging from an egg, it stands there covered in viscous night. So wait, does that mean that canonically every time in Tsukihime went to the back alley, it was the same back alley?
Yep. I knew it. You chose that instead of the true ancestor Tatari.
Yeah, I don't know what you think of this nonsense, but soon these eyes will be godlike. It's too much for the vampire Tatari that prefers blood. But isn't it human to want to try things at least once?
Foolish. Like that, you cannot reach your goal. You will run away from your ultimate goal for just momentary pleasure.
Easy for you to say. Certainly this time is the best yet. I will not have this opportunity again, but that is not to say never. This time I will enjoy the mystic eyes of death perception. Next time I will pursue my goal as Tatari. I am beyond a lifespan. With an endless future ahead of me, I can have an even better chance later on.
So you are just wasting this chance?
No, for me, everything is sacrificial. That is why I will soon enjoy this stage. I still enjoy this stage. Above all else, this lead role is quite rare. While not a famous star, it is one no one else can play. No. There will never again be someone so specialized in killing. I have decided. This is unfortunate, Sion, but I have to dismantle you here. I'm a vampire, so I have to kill everyone I come across. Not only my appearance, but my voice too. But inside, you're the worst. I guess this is what you mean by a poor copying job. Hey, that's the way to talk, Tonoshiki. I feel some danger now. Are you thinking of something not too good? If you're my copy, then you should know what I'm thinking. I see the real Shiki is great. Let's do it then. We have to clash. The end will be swift, won't it? Sio, don't interfere. I'll sing his requiem right here.
なんでお前がその首俺がもらい受ける。
ラウンド1ファイト。
待て待て待て待てよっと待て待てそろそろ行くかそろそろ行くか遅いそろそろ行くか飽きないね待て待て待て待て待て待てよっしっ残形に一つこいつ飽きないな飽きないな待て待て飽きないななめるな落ちろちゃんと反省すること
ラウンド2ファイト。
そら傷が遅い眠いしまった待て待て待て待て飽きないなそろそろ行くかよっと飽きないな飽きないな飽きないな
Keeps restoring HP.
ちゃんと反省すること
The name's Atari Freaks Channel. It's over. I don't know who you are, but don't speak of killers with that face. No, that was amazing. I have truly acknowledged what it means to be a killer.
Shiki, get away from there. Tatari is not disappearing. It is too early. So it still has some strength.
It's too early. Sion, what does that mean?
When Tatari is fully matured, it becomes a materialized rumor, no matter how many times it is defeated. Tatari does not exist. It is a phenomenon. Even if defeated, it will seek out another rumor.
Exactly, Eltnam. Like you said, I appear no matter how many times I'm defeated. That is how I operate in this human world. This museum which I amuse myself with. But this stage is set. For the first time, I was defeated by the same ones who caused me. So how was it, human? Defeating your sin with your sin. What? I am punishment. I became your sin, which cannot take shape, and I am also the phenomenon which will award you your penalty. Not accepting that, you sinned further to dispel it. You penalize yourself with murdering the other to eliminate your sin of murder. murdering in order to... Bastard, smiling like that, are you enjoying yourself? Yes, very. There have been many short plays until now, but never once stunted like this. In order to cover up your past, you do the same horrible acts you tried to seal away in the first place. But skill, I know of nothing compared to humans when it comes to glittering emotion. That's that. I will compensate you many times over for ruining my fun, boy. Nero. Curses will always return to those who utter them. You are the you are the one who killed yourself. Therefore, it is logical that you should be killed by your sin. As the one you fear, I am also compelled to carry on the curse.
Yi, his words use suggestion. Do not listen to them. Please think only of defeating the vampire before you.
Very well. If such a thing was possible, people would not be living in such agony. Now, die Patatari, human. Shiki. This is a surprisingly short chapter. I know we skipped a couple fights, but...
ラウンド1ファイト
Yeah, I just noticed there's like half a corpse in the background. It's testing sneaking out.
Don't worry, it's just a trash bag.
Round 2 Fight
ちゃんと反省すること。
Qua aglu got you dog plug. Did I do it this time?
Pure so, this Atari no longer has enough strength to move information. As long as Atari cannot occur in this town, all that can be done is to wait for the dispersed conditions to happen again. Disappear, Atari. Next time will be in 10 years from now. As long as I live, I will assure you.
Key. Key. Gone. Is he dead?
Yes, it will never happen. It will never appear again in this town. And neither will I.
Sion, did you say something? Sion, don't tell me you...
Forgive me, I used my ether light connected to you. He will lose consciousness for about 1 hour. During that time, I will take your memories.
What? Why?
I was unable to fulfill my purpose. I do not mind that. but it would be troubling if you revealed my connection to Tatari to anyone else. So I am removing the memories related to me and Tatari.
Idiot, you don't have to...
Yes, you will probably not say anything. I believe you, but I cannot rely on you, Shiki. There are those in this world that will peer into your memories no matter what you wish. Those like me. This is goodbye. I really must thank you for your help and your courtesy, Shiki.
What? Wait, Sion, then what? My eyes open to a frying sunshine. In the middle of summer, the warm air resumes its daily rise in temperature. The asphalt shimmers with mirages, and I am the only one around. Probably because it is so hot. That's why even though things are as peaceful as always, there's not a soul to be seen. I walk to the park, melting under the hot sun. Here, I can calm down. Why did I walk here? Was I just planning to walk under the fierce heat? Or was I going to meet someone? Or maybe I was searching for something? No matter how hard I think, I just don't know. Take a deep breath and look up at the sky. Overhead, the sun burns as if it went crazy. I feel a little giddy. I'm probably just affected by the heat because I've stood here for so long. Seriously, the summer really seems like a bad dream. Well, that was an ending, I guess.
Cool, we managed it. We really will finish tomorrow.
Yeah. So we don't have time to start to like, get to the new cutscene, but we can at least get up to the point where it diverges by skipping through it. So. So this one we got to lose versus Sion, then win all fights after that. And the divergent points is after winning the second round. This way we don't have to go through this tomorrow. Although I noticed that on the other endings, there are like several extra fights, so it's possible they're longer than they look, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, that's going to take more than 3 hours, but...
本気なんだな。
高速思考展開ラウンド1ファイト
まだまだ。
Come on. Please attack.
もらったもらった
Stop doing that move. You can't hit me with it if I'm not moving. I wonder if she's programmed to be dumber because it's the first level, or if her AI just is weaker than the others.
もらった
まだいける。
I mean, it makes it legit that she's a new fighter.
Oh, someone left a comment about the arcade mode. So the arcade mode, from what I've been told, the stories in that are identical to the ones that are in Ascadenza. So once we finish the main story here, we're just going to switch over to that. Because we're not going to do them all twice.
ファイトもらった
まだまだ。傷が。
Come on.
まだいける。
予測数値以下とは情けない。
Okay, skip that. Alright, so now I have to. So this is where Sion was controlling Shiki to fight Akiha, and this time we actually have to win.
本気なんだな。
戦うなんて。ラウンド1。ファイト調子に乗りすぎね。
そうそう。
やりますね。誰に向かって。生きて帰れると思わない。目障りです。
Underscore, is there like any particular fights that or particular stories that we should do in this version instead, or are they close enough that it doesn't really matter? The way she just leave AoE down to the floor like that is a little cheap. Lose the ground.
So close.
Okay, they're all pretty much the same except for the Alco being the final boss in this one. Yeah, I don't care too much if it's just like a bonus boss. Gotta be careful here because she just lost that fight. As soon as we end this, we can end the stream because the cutscene will start there next time. That was close. Alright, so yeah. So we'll pick this up here next time. Alright, so thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back on tomorrow. We will be finishing the main story, and if we have time, we might also switch over to Askidenza and start doing the arcade mode stories. So, see you then.